Happy Friday. It is time for Freedom Friday Biz Chat with Cathy Callahan. And today's going to be fun. I'm trying to come up with a little bit of different topics and different ideas for you guys so that we can present some different sides of the business every Friday. So if you've ever joined a Biz Chat Friday before, it's always different. I always take a different spin on the business. If you are here, say hi. If you're on time, let me know you're here. If you're watching the replay, hashtag replay below. You guys, every day on our parties, Monday through Friday, we do some kind of live video, okay? So if this is your first week joining the party, Fridays is always a business chat at 2 o'clock Central. I tend to keep it short. I tend to give a different side of the business. So if after this time together, you want to go listen into past videos, you can go inside of the units, which are at the top of your screen. There's a section called units, and that's a tab that you can open up to see past business chats. So today I wanted to talk with you a little bit about a different spin, hopefully, on our business opportunity. And I want to talk to you about 3 types of people, or actually 3 that I know: a nurse practitioner, a house cleaner, and a stay-at-home mom. Okay, Maria's here. Hi, Maria. If you're here, say hey. And today I'm going to ask you a question that's going to give you an entry into our weekly giveaway. So our October Extreme giveaway is over. It was so much fun. Prizes to be mailed out galore. And we're back to our normal giveaways. But I have special things that I'm going to be giving away each week over the month of November from my little stash of amazing things that I have collected by getting my hands on some extra deals. So if you get in on our on-time drawing each Tuesday at the Tuesday night party, if you enter into any of the live videos that we do Monday through Friday by answering the questions, then that's going to put you into those drawings, okay? So before we get started, I want you to drop hashtag giveaway, and I want you to answer this question. If you had $5,000 a month, $5,000 a month, coming into your home consistently, what would you do with it? Dream big, y'all. Dream big. Now, we're going to talk a little bit of business today. I'm going to share with you what I know about a advanced pediatric nurse practitioner, a house cleaner, and a stay-at-home mom that they all have in common. And I'm going to tell you from the beginning, if you have income interest, go to earnings.arbonne.com to get the exact numbers of our comp plan, the income levels, the average time it takes to get to each of those levels when you're consistently building this as a business, all right? So if I said to you, hey, we're going to be writing a check every month for $5,000, I want you to stop right now and tell me, as your entry into the giveaway, what would you do with that? Would it change how you spend your days? For me, when I first started thinking about doing a business like this, it wasn't ever because I thought about growing up and being an Arbonne girl. It was because I wanted the opportunity to work from home. I was a school teacher. This was 14 years ago now. And I just needed $2,500 a month. I thought, man, if I can make $2,500 a month, I can replace my teaching career. And I could stay home for 1 year with my son. That's all I wanted. Never saw the day I wouldn't go back, okay? $5,000 a month seemed outrageous to me. Honestly, I didn't really think that people made real money in network marketing. I didn't understand it as a business model. So I'm going to share with you 3 stories today. And they're 3 actual people. And I'm just going to share with you who they were before they started Arbonne, what brought them in, and where they've gone with this business. Cheers to the fizz, who's drinking their fizz, and cheers to Jen Hobbs, who doesn't like blood orange fizz, and let me have hers. Isn't that amazing? She's like, you can have my blood orange. I swapped her for citrus. So, 14 years ago when I got introduced to Arbonne, it was actually by my now friend, Kim Lacefield. Who knows Kim? If you know Kim, drop in the comments below. When I met Kim, she was 14 months into her Arbonne business, and she was a stay-at-home mom. All right. So she was a stay-at-home mom who decided, so stay-at-home moms do Arbonne. And so do da, da, da. Okay, so we'll tease this a little bit. So Kim was a stay-at-home mom. And when she initially came into this business, she came into it the way that others do, the way some others do. She said that she came in because she was watching, she had 3 kids, she was watching other people's kids, and she was just looking for that thing that was hers, right? She was looking for a little bit of movie money, is what they used to call it. And she was looking kind of just for like a way to justify getting shoes, right? Without having to like feel guilty that you're spending family money or whatever. So that's how she came into it. I'm gonna share my screen. I'm gonna show you a quick picture of her. So this is my friend Kim. She came into this business. She now has 7 kids. She came into this business simply for the opportunity to make a couple $100s a month. Now, what had ended up happening with Kim is 14 months from the time she started her business, she actually had reached the VP level. And with Arbonne, the average income at the regional vice president level is $72,000 a year. So Kim comes in as a stay-at-home mom thinking, yeah, these products are fun. This is a great way to share some things, pick up a couple extra $100 a month, go get my nails done, buy some shoes. And 14 months later, she's driving a white Mercedes on a monthly what's it called now? Achievement Award, I guess is what it's called now, from the company. And she's at the VP level, making the kind of income that I was not even ever going to make as a teacher. All right, stay-at-home moms do Arbonne. Who else does Arbonne? House cleaners. Okay, so the girl above Kim, her name is Sherry Nickel. Who knows Sherry? Drop in the comments below if you know Sherry. House cleaners do Arbonne, and so do ... We'll tease another one. So I learned about this business through Kim, and I was like, gosh, stay-at-home moms can do this, and 14 months later, build it up. Maybe I could too, right? And so that's what got me thinking. I decided to say yes, and I went to a car presentation where another girl was getting the Achiever Award toward the Mercedes, and I met a girl named Sherry Nickel. If you know Sherry, she is a local, for those of you who are local to me, she was a local person who was a house cleaner when she first learned about Arbonne. She was 23 years old or 22 years old. And I'm going to screen share just so those of you who may not know her, you can see her face. She's actually the person that is up the line from Kim Lacefield. So when Sherry first learned about this business, she was a house cleaner. And she shared that she learned about the products and thought, no, like they're too expensive. You know, I can't do that. But then she told her husband, you know what? I'm really looking. She was a house cleaner who was like in the middle of a lot of chemicals. Okay. And she told her husband, like, for my birthday and our anniversary, could I just get these products? Like, could we put all the money together? I can get these products. And that's how she started her business. It took her, you guys, less than 9 months. She was at that VP level, driving her white Mercedes, average income $72,000 a year. Sherry Nickel, in less than 2 years, as a 23 or 24-year-old person, was at the top of the company. And you guys can go to earnings.arbonne.com to see the exact levels and the income. She was a national vice president with Arbonne. The average income is over $220,000 or $240,000 a year. House cleaners do Arbonne. Do all house cleaners do Arbonne? No. But can anybody do Arbonne? Y'all are understanding the point? Yes. I think so often we have judgments of who can do this, who's going to really go to the top, who, you guys, this kind of business is set out for anybody that consistently wants to work. There's no guarantees in how long it's going to take. I've been back building my business for almost 2 years, right? Everybody's going to move at their own pace. It's a matter of what you put into it. Let's look at one more story. You know who else does Arbonne? Advanced Pediatric, I should have had this typed out before. Pediatric Nurse. I can't even type all these words. Practitioner. Okay, practitioners do Arbonne. So the last story I'm going to share with you today is Carlita Nelson. Who has ever heard of Carlita Nelson? So you got Kim Lacefield, who introduced me to Arbonne, right? She was a stay-at-home mom. 14 months later, after wanting just a few hundred a month, she's driving this company car, you know, average income well past what I'm ever going to make, even as a degree teacher. Above her is Sherry Nickel, Housecleaner, comes in less than 2 years. She's at the top of the company. Above her is Carlita Nelson. And Carlita Nelson is an advanced pediatric nurse practitioner. And you guys, if you ever hear her tell her story, she shares that when she came into this company, she had used the products actually for, 12 years? 12 years she had used the products. Let me share my screen so you can see her. And for 3 years, her neighbor, Martha McIntyre, had told her about the business. And Carlita was an advanced pediatric nurse practitioner. She was already living a successful life, living in the eyes of others, right? She was doing what she loved, but she shares that she did not have time freedom, that she was married to her job, that her husband was working double his salary and overtime to maintain the lifestyle that they had signed up for. So on the outside looking in, it very much looked like, wow, that's the kind of life that, I don't know, people want to have. So when she got introduced to Arbonne's products, she loved them. When she got introduced to the business, she viewed it as a business that stay-at-home moms do. So she says for 3 years, she did not take a look at the business. The girl who shared it with her, her neighbor in the gated subdivision, was a stay-at-home mom, and she couldn't relate with her. But the girl who was a stay-at-home mom said, I want you to go to this info meeting, this presentation. There's a girl earning her Achiever Award and getting the Mercedes-Benz car bonus, and I want you to come. And after that, if it's not for you, I'll never ask again. So Carlita said she was so tired of Martha offering her the business, she went with her to that presentation. And she said at that car presentation, she met Deanna, I think it's Deanna Harris, who was also not a nurse practitioner, but some kind of medical something that Carlita could identify with. And she said it was in that moment that she found someone she could identify with. She all of a sudden could realize the big potential of this business. And in less than 5 months from that time, Carlita hit the VP level with Arbonne, hitting that Mercedes level and hitting that average 70-something a year income. And I think she hit nation in 18 months. Somebody can double check my numbers. But a year and a half later, she was at the top of the company. She now has brought 4 people to the top of the company. She has a massive organization of Mercedes drivers on her team, and she's one of our top leaders. So why do I share business chat with you guys today this way? Because you guys are inside of our party group. You're inside, you're seeing the fun, you see the little games we play, and you see like the products we share. And so often I think that people think this is just about the movie money, or it's just about the free products. But when I was spending some time with Kim talking this Saturday, I was like, you know what? Most people that do Arbonne really do it because they're looking for a change, a big change. What would that $5,000 a month do for you guys? What about $50,000 a month? Is that crazy to think that way? Yes. Okay. It doesn't happen overnight. We know that. I'm going to pop you guys into the income opportunities here, or the average incomes. We know that it does not happen overnight. Does it happen? Yes. All right. Do the majority of people who sign up with a consultant account with Arbonne choose to build a business? No. 66% of them do not choose to build a business. 66% of them choose to hold the consultant status because there's no like rights or wrongs to what you do with it. But 66% of them have the same access I do to building a business because they are consultants, independent consultants, but they don't opt into building. So we already know that 2/3 of people that come into this company, they're taking advantage of the pricing. When I did this initially, I thought I'll share my discount with family and friends and I'll just get host rewards. It's like, that's what I thought. It wasn't long before I was like, well, what if I could make, $2,500 a month and stay home from teaching? Would I do that? It took me 4 years to get to the regional vice president level the first time I did Arbonne. I've now been back for a little less than 2 years. I went area manager in 3 months. The average across the company is 21 months. This is a business, and what you get to do with it is your choice. And you have to consistently do it. I sometimes, I love the party group because I found it's a way to make business simple, fun, effective, and give me some consistency, because I am that stay-at-home mom with 4 kids. I sometimes find myself working a little bit like having fun and then a little bit serious and a little bit having fun and a little bit serious. But that's not how you grow, a big paycheck. It's about consistent efforts over time and not setting it down. For the people who don't set it down, they're in the 1 to 25%. The 1% of people who make it to the top, 58 months for the people who didn't quit. 58 months, you guys, that's less than 6 years. That's less time it took me to get my bachelor and master's degree. How much money did I have in school loans for that? And I'm not saying I'm glad I didn't get my degrees. Of course I am. I taught for 6 years. In those times, people have moved up to the top of this company making an average of $270,000 a year. I said 220. Now, the top 50, $600,000 a year, $678,000 a year. The bottom 50, right under 100,000. I just want to encourage you guys, and this is the end of my business chat today. My 2 national vice presidents, Sherry Nickel and Carlita Nelson, one of them was a house cleaner who didn't go to college. She's a missions kid. Sherry Nickel was raised in Africa until she was 14. She comes to the U.S., comes back to the U.S., and she's a house cleaner, learns about Arbonne less than 2 years later at 24. She's at the top of the company, or 22 or 23. She was something young. Carlita Nelson, National Vice President, Advanced Pediatric Nurse Practitioner, already working 50 to 60 hours a week. Why would she add something like this on? Because she had money and she didn't have time. Some people come into this for another stream of income. They might have a great paycheck. They don't have the residual. And residual means you don't have to work for it month after month. You build an organization and you have a residual paycheck, okay? My friend Kim Lacefold, she's actually in qualification for National Vice President. The one directly above me, she's at the Regional Vice President level, on the way to nation, stay-at-home mom, pastor's wife, mom of 7. 4 of them are adopted. 3 of them are, I think one's foster, 2 are foster and 2 are adopted, and then 3 biological children. All right, you guys, I hope that you leave this call today thinking about something you never thought about before. If you guys do decide that you want to take a peek into our business income opportunities, if you want to know how to be a consultant, $49 is all it takes to sign up, which I think sometimes makes it like, people are like, oh yeah, that's easy to not worry if I don't do anything. When I did my home care agency and I had to do $1,500 just to do my license, and we did $1 million a year, and over like 800,000 of that was business expense, was payroll, was workers' comp, was all the things. Most people cannot afford to go into business like that. But when you risk like signing your house on the dotted line to go do a business, you're going to make it work. When you pay $49 to start an Arbonne business, it can be nothing, or you can treat it like that $1 million business and it can become that. Okay. I hope that's what you take away from this. Yes, we have tons of fun. Yes, we love to love on you guys. Yes, we love this community, but we also are looking for people who want to partner closely with us to truly build an organization, a business, earn an income for you and your family. So if you do want to know more about the income opportunities or how to partner with Team Grit and Grace, reach out to me, reach out to the person who invited you in. It's actually free this month. They extended it. Free sign up this month if you have a $500 qualifying order, which does not cost $500, or you can pay the $49 to get signed up, and there's no other fees, no back office fees. All the training I have paid to go get to learn how to do online business, I give to my team for free, and then all of the Arbonne training and back office is free as well. All right, have a fantastic Friday. If you did not answer it yet, what would you do with that extra $5,000 a month if it was coming into your household? Would you quit your job? Would you invest it? What would you do? Start dreaming again. Shopping ends tonight at 9 o'clock Friday Central. If you are shopping with a hostess this week, all the giveaway entries wrap up at 9. So make sure you go up to the comment or the announcements at the top, and then we will announce our winners tomorrow. Okay. Have a great weekend. That's it, guys. Bye for now.